One of the coolest places and the coolest bar and restaurant district in Metro Manila in the Poblacion is this. I'm not sure if it's a restaurant or a bar restaurant, but one thing I'm sure of, this roof, it's on fire.
At his young age, the newly married chef Kel Zaguirre is already a very successful young chef. With Locavor and Poki Poki under his belt, two of the hottest new restaurants of the past few years, he's continuing his hot streak with Fyre.
Is this a restaurant or a bar?
Restaurant bar.
Okay,
Lounge.
it's a lounge. Okay, you hipster. Okay, this is my good friend Kel Zaguirre, one of the most talented chefs. He would say the most talented young chef, but in terms of awards, you are one of the most awarded chefs. Why is the Poblacion a culinary hotbed?
I think it's the neighborhood feel.
Okay,
I think it's, it's not pretentious.
right.
It's very straightforward. You get a lot of market, a lot of good market. You get the class A, B, C. You get the foreigners, you get the backpackers. You get millennials, you get hipster people. You get old people, you get taga Makati.
I'm from Pampanga, right? Kasi sobrang malasa. Where did this come from? What's your background?
Well, my parents are both Tagalog.
Okay.
My mom is from Batangas.
Okay.
My dad is from Pagsangan, Laguna. But both family, we really like to eat.
These days, we see Kel in the kitchen every day. But if it shows another path available to him when he was younger, we could be watching him every day as one of the top point guards in the PBA.
Skills-wise, I was trained in Largalot. It was the Michelin star restaurant here in Manila before. I was trained there. I was talaga trained by a Michelin chef. Like every day, being scolded at, training his food. Yung French niya, very different, very southern French.
The whole evolution of cooking is changed.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the establishment, on what level you're working on.
Right.
If you're doing fine dining, if you're doing bars, if you're doing pop-up.
How would you call your food?
My food is just, rustic. It's just food that we want to eat every day. Yeah, I make sure that the food that we make is food that we want to eat every day also.
How best to describe the cuisine of Fyre? In one word, it's fiery.
You have to talk about this. This is my... It's the simplest of things. Okay, there's a bun. I think it's a brioche.
Yes, brioche one.
It's a brioche, and then there's a whole mess, a whole large pile of noodles. Anong klaseng noodles to?
It's ramen noodles.
It's ramen noodles that are cooked like...
Like pasta.
Okay.
All right, so this was inspired by one of my late night favorites. It's the pancit canton plus pandesal combo.
But somehow it's so damn perfect.
It is.
It's carbs and carbs.
It is.
Right?
It is.
This is the most unfriendly keto dish I've ever seen.
Yes.
But it works.
Pero level up naman ang konti.
No, it's totally level up. So, some of the best food that I've had, this is where diverges as far as my understanding of Kel Zaguirre is. Technique is so strong, so deeply grounded in the French tradition. But the food you cook is something that I would find, or I can cook, presumably at home.
Yes.
Staggering in at 4 in the morning after a night at Fyre, looking at what's in the toaster, the bread basket, the refrigerator. Then I make it, and that kind of food, that beautiful stoner food, is what you make.
That like good 5 seconds before you take your first bite of it and say, solid to.
Tell me about these ribs. What are the secret of keep here?
The spice mix.
Okay.
So we sprinkle with spice mix, and then we cover it with foil, put it in the oven for 3-4 hours.
Okay.
Until it's tender. And then the sauce is just for basting.
Okay.
So nandun talaga, it's just pork goodness and then the spice mix instead.
Millennials get a bad rap these days. Some people think they're lazy, some people think they're too entitled. Chef Kel is a millennial, but he's got great advice for his fellow millennials.
You have to go through the needle. You have to experience everything.
Yeah.
The part wherein you get this salary range of minimum wage. I think
We went through that, right?
I think for me, that was the best part.
Yeah.
Hindi walang makakapagpalit nun eh. So that 2-year, 3-year span, And then after that span ng minimum wage ka,
Yeah.
you get to enjoy food more. That's for me.
Yeah.
I would always say my sous chefs, failure pag naging katulad nyo ako. It always has to be more than me.
Parang na-inspire ako. Na-move ako doon sa sinabi mong yun.
Di, totoo
Oh my
naman
God,
eh.
it's true. Yeah, but
Totoo
wow.
naman eh. I mean,
Because?
Because wala akong naturo sa kanila. And then they didn't learn anything from me to be, better.
Holy,
They have to be better than me.
that's so
That's
good.
how I see things.
That's so good. I'll just drink to that, bro.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Siguro yung difference ng ketogenic Manila is healthy fats.
Yeah.
At the same time is moderation, variety, and balance. So,
Moderation, variety, and balance. And that's essentially what nutrition should be.
yes.